Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, April the 24th, 2024. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, looks like we get some good ones here, guys. Some ones we haven't seen in quite some time, which is good to see. Nice to see some additions here. So I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. I give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. If you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, if there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments and tips, which is greatly appreciated. I think I hear some munching going on here in the background here. Let's see what's going on here. Of course, there's someone at my mineral extractor here. All right. Good stuff. So once again, I apologize for the lateness of the video. Today and tomorrow, I'm back on my 12-hour day shift because I do shift work. And as soon as I get home from work, I'm trying to pump out these videos to help you guys out. So again, today and tomorrow will be exactly the same. So I'll get the video out just a little bit later than my usual. So I hope you guys are patient. But I do have many videos on my channel to help you guys out, as I mentioned. So, all right, let's take a look here, see what we can do right here in our camp. Build turrets or traps in a workshop or camp 3. So that's cool. So we can go ahead. We can claim any old workshop on the map and build turrets or traps in it, or we could just do it at our camp. We might as well just do it right here in our camp, and that's what we're going to do. So build turrets or traps. Let's go ahead. We're going to go to our build menu here and scroll down the build menu, turrets and traps right here. Now, I don't like to build turrets too much because most times I'm here at my camp and I'll just take care of whoever is showing up. And turrets will cost some resources. I like to kind of build these little traps down here, these punji boards, if you got them. Again, it doesn't matter what size you got. They all cost the same 4 steel and 8 wood. And we're just going to craft 3 of these bad boys. Just like that. Now you can decide to keep what you build, depending on what you want to do. I just choose to scrap it. I like to have a player-friendly camp as much as possible. But you can decide to do however way you want to play your game is fine. All right, what's next? I think for the most part, that's all we could do here in our camp. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Eat a vegetable 10. So eat a vegetable. There's many places where we can find vegetables. We can harvest them. And I have many videos showing you some great spots. If you have a camp, if you happen to have some corn or razor grain or tato plants or whatever, you can go ahead and pick that stuff up and then eat it. Okay? Corn and razor grain are usually the go-to ones for me. So let's check the map here. Right up here in Cobbleton Farm, great spot for corn and razor grain. Usually around Morgantown, just around the corner from the Big Al Tattoo Parlor under the overpass, there's usually corn and razor grain there as well. Right down here at the General's Steakhouse, there's a big field out back there, corn and razor grain. But probably one of the best spots here in the game is right here at Silva Homestead, right here on the hill, full of corn. And down the road at Billings Homestead, full of razor grain. So we're going to do that here today. We're going to go to Silva Homestead. Let's go ahead and fast travel. Right, we're here at Silva Homestead, and of course, I don't have any crops at the particular camp that I have right now. So we're going to go up here, and we're going to pick some crops. Now, if you are legitimately looking to pick crops, there's a perk card that'll help us out. Again, we talk about it all the time. It's under Perception. It is called Green Thumb, so this will reap us twice as much when harvesting flora. So instead of 1 corn, 2 corn. Instead of 1 razor grain, you get 2 razor grain, etc., etc. So if you're a herbivore, definitely a must-have card if you got it. But it's even a good card if you're a carnivore like myself. So if you don't have it equipped, at least have it down here available, because it's very useful for doing daily, weekly challenges. All right, and that's why I have mine equipped. Let's go ahead. We're just going to pick some corn here, some wild corn. So we see, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There we go. So let's open up our Pip-Boy here. So we got our 10 corn. So normally if you didn't have that card, it would just be 5, but that card gives us double the amount. Okay. And as the daily has said, eat a vegetable 10. So again, it's got to be a vegetable. Corn is a vegetable. Now, as you can see, I am a carnivore, and we're going to eat this vegetable, and it's going to count towards this daily challenge. Just in case you guys are wondering, hey, I'm a carnivore, it's not going to count. Yes, it will count. All right, let's go ahead. Let's open up our Pip-Boy here. Let's go to items. Go ahead and eat this corn here. There we go. You can see it popping up there. Done. There we go. Eat a vegetable 10 for 10. Done. Really couldn't be any easier, guys. Corn, razor grain, probably one of the go-to spots. And if you're smart, you just put some corn, put some razor grain right in your camp. And that way they don't even have to leave your camp. But because I do these videos, I'm still going to show you where these spots are because we get new people all the time to the game. And I still like to kind of show people where you can get this stuff. Okay, what's next? Let's go ahead, complete a daily quest 1. So I made a video probably about 3.5 months ago. It's probably an hour and 10 minutes long. We went around the wasteland. We activated some daily quests. We completed them. And to show you how easy they are to complete, even if you are a new player. Now, you don't have to, now you can be an experienced player to look at that video as well. But basically, we just got to complete a daily quest that could be easy, that could be hard, however way you want to make it. But we were quite successful during that video. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to pop up here. We were here earlier there yesterday at the pumpkin house. And there's a little daily quest up here that says speak to Jack at the pumpkin house. Let's go ahead. We're going to toggle that on. And what that does is going to bring it up on the main screen. So let's go ahead. We're going to fast travel to the pumpkin house. And we're going to collect some pumpkins for good old Jack O'Lantern. So you see there, it pops up as miscellaneous at first, but once when we speak to Jack, it'll pop up as a daily quest. Let's go ahead and speak to our old pal here. You gotta mind him. He's a nice guy, but he's got a little bit of memory loss problem going on, so let's go ahead and talk to him.
You there? Yes, I remember you.
Oh, do you? Oh, that's amazing. Wow. Yeah, I'm here to help again.
Pumpkins to carve, will you? You will be adequately compensated, I assure you.
Thanks, Butts. All right, so now we're going to see that the top right-hand corner of the screen, miscellaneous. So now see how it switched there to daily. It's called trick or treat. Collect pumpkins, 10. Okay, so we were here just yesterday and made a couple videos of how to collect pumpkins and where to find them. And this is one of the spots where I took you guys. So because we were here just yesterday, I haven't had time to reset the game. So obviously, there's usually 10 patches just around his house. And again, that perk card under Perception, Green Thumb is going to help you out to do this daily quest as well. So instead of 1 pumpkin, 2 pumpkins. Okay, and we proved that out in that video we made yesterday, looking for some pumpkins. Because we have a weekly challenge on it. So we did clean this place up quite a bit during the daily video yesterday. But usually you just kind of got to look around for the patches. All right. Let's go ahead here. There's going to be a couple that's around, and I do have some that I still have left from yesterday. Right. So now see how it says complete. We collected 10 out of 10. So you see how that perk card really helped us out there. Okay. Now we can deliver the pumpkins to good old Jack O'Lantern here. And this is where he's got his memory issues going on because he's going to act like he's never met us before. Watch this.
Pumpkin house without more You there? Wait, I know. Welcome back.
See what I mean? Yeah, here are your pumpkins there, Pally. Complete a daily quest 1 for 1. Done. Just like that. That's how easy. That's how easy this is. Super easy. And again, if you could check out that video, it's an hour and 10 minutes long, just in case you guys get stuck for daily quests for that daily weekly challenge. You could check out that video, and we go through quite a few of them on the map. Okay, and this one here, like no enemies, it's extremely easy, and yeah, perfect. It's just perfect. All right, what's next here? What is next, Jim? Deal a critical hit to a Radtoad 1. Okay, good stuff. So Radtoads we can find throughout the wasteland. I find they're more so concentrated up in this area up here. What we're going to do is we're going to actually spawn here in good old Grafton. And when we spawn here, it's going to spawn us right to the north side. You can spawn in at the Grafton station. It's going to take you to the south side. And there'll be some Radtoads down here as well. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to go right into Grafton. Okay, now if you go into Grafton straight ahead, there's going to be a bunch of super mutants, maybe the odd floater in there. But if you make your way down through here, just make sure you don't fall in that disgusting looking water there. Just make sure if you do, just make sure you have your tetanus shot updated. Just joking. So let's go ahead here. Let's take a look. And what we got to do here is we got to deal a critical hit to a Radtoad 1. Okay, so we have talked about this before. I have many videos showing how to perform a critical hit. So we got to use VATS here, and we're being attacked, aren't we? Oh, right. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, right on. Yeah. Okay, let's get up on this roof here. All right. So let's see how we go VATS here. So you see my crit meter in the middle. You see how it's full. Now you see the bottom of the screen. See how it shows critical. In my case, it's Y because I'm on Xbox. You see how it's flashing? Okay. So it's going to take you a couple shots to fill that crit meter. And once it's full, we have the visual crit meter, right? But sometimes that pops up really fast, so sometimes we can't really see it. The second visual we have is that when we go VATS, we have that critical Y, in my case, or whatever button that is for you, it'll be flashing. That's how you know you can perform a critical hit. And another way to know is an audible alarm. You'll hear a little bloop. That's how you know when you're like fighting off several enemies at the same time. You'll hear that bloop sound, and that's how you know your crit meter is full and you can perform a critical hit. So if you watch some older videos of mine, you'll hear me say that you have to hit the critical button, in my case is Y, and the fire button at the exact same time. Now at some point they must have changed that or something, but now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the critical button, and you're going to see the screen kind of go like a little flash white. Watch what happens. You see how it flashed? Now, the critical is ready to go. I have it set for the torso because the torso is the biggest part of the enemy, on any enemy. And now I'm just going to hit the fire button by itself. Critical hit to a Radtoad. See that? Now, the reason why I kind of go for the torso is because the torso is the bigger part of the body, and you can miss on a critical hit. FYI. So if you do it at the same time, like in my older videos, like I mentioned, the critical button and the fire button at the same time, that's still going to work. But there was a couple of subscribers who had mentioned to me maybe about a month and a half ago, who said, you know what, Jim, how about you try hitting the critical button, wait for the screen to flash, and then hit the fire button separately. And it works, and it does. So I just kind of wanted to mention that and give them the credit for that, because, I learn you guys, and you guys learn off of me. Kind of goes both ways, two-way street, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead. We're going to take a rat away here. I'm going to drop some of this stuff because I don't really need it. All right, so that's how you do that. But again, I was pretty lucky because my critical meter was already full. So now it will be empty. So let's take another enemy here. Oh, he's already dead. I just kind of wanted to show you that little audible alarm, just in case you guys are unaware. Let's go this way here, and there'll be some enemies over here. Some maybe use the example on this super mutant over here. No, again, you got to go VATS to do this. Okay, so you see the crit meter at the middle of the screen? You see how it's not full? So shoot him in the torso. You see how it fills up? Now, if you have a legendary weapon, like I have a fixer, where usually it takes 2 shots and that critical meter is filled. Okay, so they do have legendary weapons, legendary effects that you can get on your weapons where, critical hits, might only take you 2 shots to fill that. Now listen for the audible alarm when it fills up. Alright, so did you hear that alarm? So now we can hit their critical button. So there we go, critical strike on the super mutant. I just kind of wanted to show you that. aside from, you know, what we had to do, right? Because I just want to show you that because my critical meter was already full. Let's get up here and get away from these guys here. All right. So I hope you guys understand how that works. What's next, Jim? What is next, buds? Let's go ahead. We're going to kill a Feral Ghoul 10. And hopefully we can pick up some gold off the Feral Ghoul. So Feral Ghouls is a good source of gold and silver items, like gold and silver spoons, gold and silver forks, gold and silver knives, okay? So Feral Ghouls are a good source of gold, because in this particular one, we cannot bulk gold at the Tinker's Workbench. We actually have to find junk items that we have to scrap. So we're going to go after these Feral Ghouls first, and hopefully we'll get 3 junk items off these guys to give us some gold. And probably one of the best spots for ghouls is right here in good old Morgantown. Morgantown's a pretty big city, and we'll come across every block about a patch about 4 or 5 different ghouls, okay? And that's what we're going to go here today. We're going to start up here at the Morgantown High School. And if you guys never been to Morgantown, they have these little patches of ghouls every block or so. Now, the high school itself will have Scorched, so we're not going to bother with that. We're just going to go out in the main street here. And there should be about 5 or 6 of them just outside this this little area here. Now, one thing good about the kill a Feral Ghoul is basically we can kill them any old which way with any old weapon. Uh-oh, hi, how you doing there? Hi. Okay, settle down. Okay, so let's see if they got any gold or... Yeah, gold fork, there we go. We got gold fork. Okay, so we got 1 gold fork. Fair enough. That's not too bad. I know the last time I did this, I was shut out, if you guys can remember that. It's not gonna load, Jim. So that was quite a few number of ghouls there, right there. Did we check this guy up here? No. Alright, let's keep going down the road here. Again, I'm not going to bother with the high school because there's Scorched around the high school. You can if you like, whatever you want to do. But we're just here after the ghouls and after the gold. One thing about this game, I will warn you guys, if you guys are new to the game, if you're looking for it, you'll have a hard time finding it. We have proved that time and time again. Wow, look at that. Kill a Feral Ghoul 10 for 10, done. Just like that. Just in this one little block here. And these little patches of ghouls are all over Morgantown. All over. Oh, look at that gold fork. We're lucky today. We are lucky we're getting in the drop. Right away, sure. We'll pick it up. Oh, silver. See, he's got to get silver on him. We'll just go down here and see if we can pick up another silver. Sure. Yeah, we just need gold, game. Oh. Wow, that's quite the reach on that guy. Holy mackerel. Let's check these guys. Of course not. Of course not, Jim. Handcuffs. Let's, yeah, we'll go up this way. And we'll hang it right. Love it. I love it. I love it. I don't know why I love this so much. It's just when you work 12 hours and you come home and you do this, it really, really makes my day. Is that bad? Oh, no gold yet. Jeez. So we get 2 gold on us. And let's check that. Let's check what we got there in the new section. So we got 2 gold forks, and as we see, each fork gives us 1 gold. So we need at least 1 more junk item. So let's go down here. We are doing better than the last time. I will tell you that. Oh, there they are there. Would that be the one, you think? Nope. Again, it all depends on the server. It all depends on how much patience you have. Again, it's not hard to find ghouls in this. Oh! Listen here, buds. Relax. We're in danger. Silver fork, yeah, okay. See, they're good for silver too, and oh, there we go. Gold-plated flip lighter. Perfect. Perfect. Now, there's another way you can get gold as well. If you go to White Spring Refuge, downstairs in the mall, there's a bunch of vendors down there. And every vendor, well, every second one, I should say, will sell junk items. And sometimes they'll have a gold fork, a gold spoon, or a gold flip lighter for sale. So you can always go there as long as you get the caps. They're not expensive. You can just buy them and then scrap them. There's a bunch of workbenches there, so that's an option as well. And if you have Pleasant Valley claim tickets, let's take a look at that real quick. It's under miscellaneous if you have any. You'll usually find them off of Scorched and Ghouls in around the Wasteland. And if you've completed, I forget what the quest is called now, it escapes me, I just had it in my mind. But right down here at the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort, at the very basement, there's a bellhop downstairs. But you have to get through a certain part of the Wastelanders quest line. But you can go to that bellhop. You can turn in a Pleasant Valley claim ticket, and he will give you a gold-plated flip lighter. So you can do that 3 times and scrap it. So that's a third option that you guys can do. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go to a train station here, just close by, and we're gonna scrap this stuff, this gold. So that's good. I know last time we had to do that. We had to go to the Pleasant Valley ski resort and use the bellhop. But I'm glad that we were able to find them on the ghouls this time, so that's good. Now, every train station will have a workbench where we can scrap stuff. Chemistry workbench, look at that. We talked about this the other day. Sometimes this is a tinker's workbench, so just FYI. If you're a new player, that's where you can get one for free. Let's go ahead and scrap the gold fork. Scrap the other one. Scrap the gold-plated flip lighter. There we go. Scrap junk to produce gold. 3 for 3, done. Just like that, guys. What's next here? Rank 80 already. Beautiful. One more left. Scrap junk to produce Antiseptic 5. So again, we cannot bulk Antiseptic at the Tinker's Workbench. Okay? Now, I do have a video that I made. It's a little older video, so you just gotta mind the audio. But I'll show you a real good spot where you can find Antiseptic. Well, that's not what I want to do, Jim. We're gonna go right down here to the White Spring Resort. And I believe it is the White Spring North entrance, I believe. Let's go ahead and fast travel there. We're gonna fast travel on the outside, exterior. Yeah, okay, perfect. So, again, White Spring North entrance on the outside. Okay. We're going to hop this wall here, and then you'll see a red brick building. This guy. Okay. You're going to go inside this building. And we're going to go down this hall into the laundry room. And we're going to come across these Abrexo Cleaner Industrial Grade. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 boxes. I thought it was more than that here for some reason. Well, at least 4 boxes, I guess. I thought there was more at one time. So let's go ahead. We're going to pick one up. Let's go to our menu here. New section. Abrexo Cleaner Industrial Grade. So you see Antiseptic 3. So 1 box of this green Abrexo Cleaner Industrial Grade box gives us 3 Antiseptic. And how many do we need? We need 5. So we just need 2 boxes. Highly recommend you only gather what you need because we might have more daily challenges of this as the week goes on. Okay, that's why I just highly recommend to folks. Okay, because unless you plan on resetting the game, and then it's just pure luck if they happen to spawn back for when you need them. So we got our stuff here. I think there's a. I thought there used to be a workbench in here. Let's look around for our workbench. There we are. Perfect. There's a workbench here. Let's go ahead and go scrap. Scrap the Abrexo Cleaner Industrial Grade. Scrap done to produce Antiseptic 5 for 5 done. Just like that, guys. And I would say this is probably one of the best spots. Now, there's a different type of grade. It's like the standard grade. It's like a kind of like a pale looking box, but it looks exactly like this, but it's not green. It does not give you any antiseptic at all. Okay? It's got to be these green boxes. FYI. You will find the odd one around right up here. I have found them up here at the Red Rocket Mega Stop from time to time. Maybe 1 or 2. But right down here where I'm at is probably the best bang for your buck. And I say just grab 2 of them. Then that way there, if we get it some other time this week, we'll have it available. And I think we're done. Let's take a look. We are. Just like that, guys. Just like that. Try to give you guys many options. Of course, you guys can do it a lot faster than I am. I'm doing a lot of explaining because these are tutorial type videos. And again, I apologize for the lateness of the video. It's just I'm getting out the 12-hour day shift, and it'll be the same thing tomorrow. I'll get the video out just to be a little bit later than my usual. Thank you for your patience. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you get the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starwin 138, Robco. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.